right, these gentlemen are putting us on YouTube or something.
Are you serious?
Yes. So this is the Maxim M250 corn or pellet furnace, which you can put 9 bushels of fuel in here, and it converts it into heat at about a 92% efficiency. This can sit outside like everything else. It heats water like everything else we have. A lot of our business at Service First in Pecatonica, Illinois, is to convert that hot water into comfort, or into hot water for your showers, or into greenhouse heat, or into a garage that's warm. But all of it gets made outside in a burner like this.
Now,
anyway,
these burners, or I should say boilers, burned by pellets, or are they burned by wood logs and such?
Those are logs down there. Those 4, those are firewood. This is pellets and corn.
I see. Okay. All right.
This has augers inside.
I see. So it's got a what do you call it? A stoker and so forth. Is it?
Yeah, it has automatic. There's a computer controlled drive for the auger.
I see. Okay. All right. Okay.
It has 2 augers inside.
I see. I see. And you can set it for either pellets or corn.
Yes,
depending on which you have.
You adjust it to make the least emissions.
I see. I see.
So you can. There's a computer. You calibrate it for your fuel moisture. This has a propane igniter, so you don't have to get in there and light your corn stove with gels like you do with some of the other brands or the other ways to do this. This will light itself. In fact, I have one of these myself. It's hooked up to my wood burner. If I'm away a long time, the wood runs out. This notices the temperature went down in the water, so it fires up. It might be 3 days after I left. We go a long time away. And
so you're closer to spring.
This takes over, heats everything else. We heat our barn floor.
Do people, are these always outside, or do people put them in garages? Or?
You can't put them in a garage where there's a car because of the gas fumes. But you can put them in a shed. A lot of guys put them in corn cribs and have them automatically gravity feed, so they don't need an auger to run it in. We use an auger on ours. It's outside. I don't have a corn crib. I just have a big bin, 43 bushels. Lasts me a couple of weeks unless I have firewood, and then I don't use any of it, barely. So this is the cleanest thing on the EPA hydronic list. I forgot all the initials. OWHH.
I don't remember.
I don't
think hydronic heaters
is anywhere close to Freeport. So you may have repeated this, but how do people contact you on the web or something if they want to?
Centralboiler.com is the national website. My local website is thenewflame.com. And that's our company. We're a dealer for this company. We're like the Ford dealer for Ford, you know. Right. We're the Central Boiler dealer in this area.
The Flame.
The New Flame.
The New Flame.
The New Flame. Awesome. But we're called Service First Company.
Why is it
RIDOT? R-I-D-O-T-T. Ever heard of RIDOT? Most people haven't heard of RIDOT, but they will. This is called the E class. E meaning environmental, efficient, energy saving. Your wood needs to be smaller, drier, but you need a lot less of it because it's going to push all the smoke down through a hole in the floor, put in more oxygen, and it makes like an upside down blowtorch down there to burn all your smoke. So this is an active gasification system. This is 85% efficient, probably 40% less wood than the one next to it.
All right. Wow.
So, and this has got much less emissions. This has got ratings on the EPA website for outdoor hydronic heaters. I think these are going to be the thing that will take over for wood heat outside. We're arguing with a lot of city councils to let them make rules that these are, sure they're okay, the emissions are lower than a lot of stuff you can put in your house. So
how big of a home could you heat with this?
Oh goodness, 7,000 to 8,000 square feet. Insulation is key, but if you got to buy propane and you got free wood, you want to get a way to get the most out of your wood.
Yeah, this is pretty efficient. So is there any last stage to catch particulates or anything?
What you have is all of that ash and soot burns up down here, and all your ash comes out of this little hole right here. And then there's an exchanger in the water tank that takes the heat out of it. Again, it's cooler on this exhaust than it is on that one. Right. But you might have a 1,000 to 2,000 degree fire under here to burn up all of that carbon that would have got away. So that's where the efficiency comes from. Kind of amazing to watch it work.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So
this is a smaller version of the same thing. It's a little newer. This is a more recent year.